Hi everybody, welcome back. I wasn't gonna make another video today. Well, technically it's tomorrow from when I made my last video. I know how time works. Uh, but I thought, it's 1:30 and yeah, I've talked about this before, but you know, I'll be honest with you. I know that going out in your town when you're a grown man who's drove to other states overnight isn't very exciting anymore, but I thought it'd be fun. I'm not gonna bother doing miles and stuff. I'm just gonna hang out and see if there's anything to catch. Ugh. Good. uh, nice. I'm a little curious to see if curious to see if anybody's hanging out at night, or if maybe the ghost is out. I'd be surprised if it is, but yeah, you never know. Yeah, I was gonna do some stuff today, but my brother, he has the week off, so figure I might be doing some gaming with him. I was actually ready to upload the rest of that one video for my Neptunia YouTube channel, and it didn't get to upload very much, because my brother called and we got online together. And yeah, that was about it. Every time I was about to do something else, I don't know, I just stopped. Started watching a bunch of YouTube shorts and just I don't know. Late night like this, it's nice to think about something else for a while. I was thinking about going to the movies tomorrow, but I don't know if I will or not. I haven't actually been to the movies in a couple of years. I can't really think of the last film I went out to see. Yeah, if I had to guess, I would think it was the last Jurassic Park movie. Not this new one coming out, but the last one. I think any other time I would have been more than thrilled to go out and see the new one, but I don't know, I just don't feel like doing it. I'm feeling a little depressed. But, I mean, nobody wants to see somebody playing Animal Crossing talking about being depressed. Oh, Red's still here. I'm pretty sure he'll disappear tomorrow. But, you know, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and maybe my artwork will make me feel a bit better about stuff. I'm actually coming up with a couple of ideas for a YouTube channel. Like, I have this comic coming out. I'll be right back. I hear my cats. Okay, sorry about that. My cat Uni was at the door. Let her back in. She's one of those cats that she'll leave and she won't come back for hours. Like, I remember one time I wake up and I'm going about my day, and then I realize I haven't seen Uni in hours. So I go outside and I'm trying to find her. I'm trying to remember if I even let her out, because usually she stays away for hours, like I said. And finally I go back inside and it's almost dark out, and here she comes, just waltzing back into the living room like she had been missing the whole day. I have no idea where she hides either. I've looked. She's just really good at hiding. Okay, that's gonna be enough for tonight. I actually think it'd be pretty cool if we did run into the ghost. But, I'll be surprised if we did. I think certain conditions have to be met. Hey, I got this. Yes, I got a horned Dynastid. I'd hate to hear it honk that schnoz. Ooh. Ooh. I think the color of the balloon determines what kind of gift you get. Hi, Uni. Uni's a sweet little girl. Sometimes she'll crawl in my lap. Draped skirt. Let's see. That doesn't really look good on my character. Excuse me. But I was talking about my comic. It's a Yuri comic. I'm a huge fan of Adachi and Shimamaru. Sorry if I said that wrong. But I kind of wish that they were more of a couple, or at least they got a second season and we could see that happen. Hey, we still might. I didn't think we were gonna get a second season of I've been killing slimes for 300 years. But anyway, um, it's a Yuri comic. But I'm also coming out with a series of short stories featuring a penguin girl. I can't really say too much about that, but I want it to be kind of comedic, but something you don't take too seriously. But yeah, I definitely got to start working on it. I'm gonna upload these things to a YouTube channel. My yeah. Yeah, all I got is this little guy. Eek. There we go. Just water. I got some water, and she always gotta check to make sure I'm not drinking something she might like. It's funny, sometimes she wouldn't drink her water, but she would drink water from my cup. So what I would do is I would show her the water, and then I would pour it into her bowl. And for some reason, they won't drink out of a plastic bowl, but they'll drink out of a metal one. I like these exhibits. Years ago, on the first Animal Crossing, the exhibits were basically uh, like one big room, and you just walk down a trail and you can find the bugs there that you caught on flowers and stuff and trees. This museum actually feels like a museum versus, that. Which I get, technology and all that. But I feel like with Animal Crossing, they could have done, more. And not have to worry about, you know, technology hampering them. But yeah, when I was younger, I would just come out to my town, and I always found it kind of exciting. You could uh, see other animals just moving around. I actually don't think I saw any out today, so maybe I was wrong about there being at least one animal out. But I was talking about the older games, but yeah, I could have been wrong about that one too, so. Oh, one holiday or event that happened in Animal Crossing, and I don't know if it's going to happen in this game or not. It probably won't. It was sports day. I actually skipped school when I was a kid just to participate in sports day. And it's one of those things where it was worth it to get out of school, uh, but it was also not worth it because sports day didn't really let you participate in it. But yeah, I skipped school just for sports day. Then I had to worry about a paper getting sent home. Sometimes I could get rid of the paper, but other times I didn't. Like, I got a call from my dad while I was visiting my mom's because he found out that I had skipped an entire week of school. With my dad, he used to be real combative, like me. We would argue over everything, but I remember one time he got this a lawn mowing job for me, and he showed me where it was, and then we went and did something, and uh, it was time for me to go and borrow his truck with a mower and go find the house and mow it. And so I start driving, and I realize I can't find this house because I could not remember which street we drove down. Like, a lot of these streets in this town look the same, but it's also not a big town either. So the fact that I couldn't find it was uh, aggravating, to say the least. And as I'm driving back home, I know me and Dad are going to get into it, so I start practicing arguing and what I was going to say to him and all that stuff. And when I get home and I pull into the driveway, I see him and he instantly cracks up laughing. He walks down to the truck, gets in, and he tells me where to go and how to get there. And I'm shocked. We were supposed to get into this huge argument and stuff, and he, when I get back home later, he says, "I bet you thought we were going to argue, didn't you?" I said, "Dad, to be honest with you, I thought you'd get so mad we'd have to get a dog just so you could take your anger out on it." Which was a joke, by the way. He never did that, but he just cracked up laughing again. But yeah, I thought we were going to get into it, but we didn't. Yeah, towards the end of my dad's life, he really cooled down a lot. Actually, wish more people saw him like that. Last year, I lost my mom, and maybe that's a part of why I feel the way I do. And then, the thing with my eye, and maybe it makes more sense that I'm depressed. Well, feeling a little depressed. There are still many creatures we have yet to discover at the bottom of the sea. Earn miles by diving deep, capturing creatures, and filling out your Critterpedia. Yes, yes. My cat, Uni, she wants to go back outside, but I'm gonna keep her in, so I I can't sleep when she's outside, so if I decide to go to bed after this, then I can. I remember the last time she didn't come home right away. I went outside and I just laid down on this porch couch out there, and I just laid out there, and then I almost fell asleep out there, and I heard her meowing, but I thought it was a dream. But when I woke up, there she was, and she almost jumped like 10 feet in the air when she saw me. But then I talked to her, and she calmed down. You know, this is gonna sound weird, but it's weird how when you get hurt or you suffer from something like my optic neuritis that I won't shut up about. One thing I noticed is that you don't really notice the thing until you're you know, sick, or something goes wrong with a body part. Like, I never thought about it, but you can't feel your eyes in your head. I never thought about that before, but you can't. You can't feel your eyes. I mean, they can hurt and stuff, but you can't really feel them in your eye sockets, you know? And what's weird is how, when something goes wrong, it can affect you mentally as well. Like, when my optic neuritis got broken up, I realized that, like I said, you can't feel your eyes in your eye sockets. But, and this is the weird part, I especially couldn't feel my right eye in my eye socket. Like, that's weird, right? Like, how can you definitely not feel an eye in your eye socket if you couldn't feel it before? Oh, this one really trying to get away from me there. But yeah, I also notice how you worry about stuff like not being able to see in pitch darkness. Never thought about that before, but yeah, when my eye went bad there, I couldn't tell you how many mornings I woke up, and I had gone blind in my eye completely. Oh, hey, I'm gonna talk to this one. Whoa, I kind of thought you'd get out of the rain, but here we both are again. Nuh-uh. What's the latest? Wednesday, huh? Mom used to make her famous cornbread on Wednesdays. I should learn how to make that. Yeah, and give me some. Yeah, I remember also feeling like my eye might have gotten swollen and was bigger than it should be. Which is, again, weird, because I feel like if my eye had gotten swollen, I would have noticed. But for some reason, I thought my eye's bigger than it used to be. My eye felt really dry too. And that also worried me because it was a different kind of dryness. Like, everything was like a different everything. Yeah. Like, I've had dry eyes before, but this was a new kind of dry eye. And I know it was just, me being overly worried. I do feel like, though, that worry is justified. I mean, suddenly you're not able to see very well out of your eye. And, like, the day before, even though you had, like, a little white dot in your eye that slowly got bigger, and I know it would have gotten worse, I could still see out of it. But then they broke it up using that, I say broke it up, but I know that's not what the steroids did. Oh. Oh, a hammerhead. I think I should be able to find gyroids tomorrow, but I don't know. Gyroids used to be really easy to find, especially in the first game. I had a basement built specifically so I could fill it filled full of gyroids. Like, I made sure they were all active and they all sounded off at the same time. Yep. Yeah, I'll probably go to bed after this, or maybe watch a couple episodes of anime or something. Yeah, I believe Brewster's shop will get built right here. You can earn Nook Miles based on the number of seashells you sell. That's not easy to say. And remember, you'll get different amounts of bells for different types of shells, so pay attention. I like that. Different types of bells for different types of shells. Man, I should become a singer. Yeah, I wouldn't do much while I was out and about like this in the GameCube version of the game. I basically just, you know, talked to whoever was roaming around. I would go into, I think the police station. Like, that's a place that's used to exist. It was just a giant, lost and found. And you could basically claim whatever you wanted. I forgot what happened to those characters, those police characters. Yeah, this could be the me misremembering things and, you know, mix that with nostalgia. Yes, I got a horseshoe crab. I hope it's lucky. But I remember when I was excuse me, playing the old GameCube game. You used to be able to talk to neighbors a lot, and they would give you tasks that you could complete, like returning somebody's game console or giving a gift to somebody. I kind of miss that with these newer games. Sorry. Just trying to figure out which fan was causing the most noise. I honestly don't know if the one I've got now is causing a bunch of noise or not. I earned some nice bells already. Oh, yeah. Nook used to have drawings, and you could win, like, rare stuff that you couldn't in these, you know, in regular shops. And not all the time, but a lot of times you could get a Nintendo console. Well, the Nintendo console had a single game on it. If you had the original Animal Crossing memory card, you used to be able to get 2 games for free right off the bat. You'd get a letter from Nintendo. And I supposedly bought a brand new copy of Animal Crossing years ago. And when I popped in that memory card and got nothing for it. It's I believe, an original Animal Crossing memory card that came with the console, but it didn't have the letters from Nintendo. I feel like I should have gotten some Nook points already. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, me and my brother used to play these games a lot. Not this. Well, he played these games too, but like we would play uh, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and these other games, and I used to give him such a hard time that I think he kind of for a long time didn't want to play with me anymore. Every once in a while I'll catch myself losing my patience. And it's not that he's doing anything wrong, it's just, you know, I take these games too seriously, and I don't like that about myself, so I've been trying to cool down. Like, he called me out once, not too long ago, said, "I hear you breathing hard, you know, breathing heavy." And I was like, I'm not trying to be like that. Yeah, I don't want him to lose interest in playing with me, so. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I feel like I've pretty much caught everything I'm gonna catch this time of year. You know what? I think maybe just for fun, we'll grab a single ticket and we'll go to an island. Maybe get lucky and get a different type of fruit tree. But I just want to grab one ticket. And if I'm very lucky, I'll find a really rare villager who wants to move in but doesn't have a tent to spend the night in. And I'll miss out and never see that villager again. But if it's not a cat, it's not gonna matter, so. Yeah, not gonna lie, I do feel a bit tired, but I'm figuring maybe going to an island will wake me up a bit. Roger. Yeah, anytime I see something weird in one of my eyes, I get a little worried that optic neuritis has come back. I don't know if that's even possible, but cannot afford to go back into the hospital again. But I also can't afford to lose my eyesight. Ah, bamboo shoot. A good thing I still have a shovel. I didn't want to really buy a shovel from somebody. Oh, um, I saw a video today somebody made about this movie with Kirsten Dunst in it called Small Soldiers. What's weird about this video is that they claimed that the movie was not liked by anyone. I didn't watch the whole thing because it was just nonsense to me, but yeah, they made it seem like this movie was like hated and something. But I remember when I was growing up, the movie was very well liked. I think it just failed in the theaters or something, or maybe not failed, but didn't make as much money as was hoped. I don't know, but I actually recently bought the film on Blu-ray. I haven't sat down and watched it yet, but I loved that movie. I always wanted the toys, but I wanted the toys the way they were in the movie. Like me and my dad, when I was older, too old to play with toys, really, in my opinion. Uh, Somebody at a garage sale was selling all of them, and I said, when I was younger, I always dreamed of owning the toys. And Dad said, well, you should buy them. I said, well, no, I always dreamed of owning them like they were in the movies. Well, the movie, not multiple. But I think they're trying to, or they were, trying to get a new Small Soldiers project out, because there's this video online that I saw. I doubt they're going to get Tommy Lee Jones back. for this project if anything ever happens with it. Okay. Let's see if I can, well, let me get some fruit. That might help a bit. Out of curiosity, I doubt I'm going to find anything, you know, new. Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't finish the video. Like, I think when it comes to things that I enjoy, I can put up with so much you know, misinformation before I just assume that the person who's doing the video doesn't know anything about it. I try not to be a toxic fan about stuff. Like, every once in a while I feel like I'm catching myself from being a jerk. Like, I get really defensive over a Rule of Rose. And what's funny is, see, I know Rule of Rose isn't perfect. I know it has problems. But I'm the only one allowed to say that. And that's not the attitude I should have. Like, I'm not a narcissist. I don't feel like I'm better at anybody or feel like I understand these things better or that I love the games more. But for some reason, that's the thought that pops into my head. Okay. Give me a shovel. I actually forgot if I plant these I get vegetables or more bamboo shoots or not, or they don't do anything. Yeah, I remember not too long ago somebody drew this really cool picture of the characters from Guilt. And somebody said, well, the game doesn't really have that much exploration. I said, I was thinking, what are you talking about? You can explore the entire town. Or, well, not really, but most of it. I was like, this game has excellent exploration. Like, my idea of excellent exploration is when you can go to some place that you don't have to in order to beat the game. And I'm not just talking about one spot either. I mean multiple spots. And yeah, I believe that Gil has great exploration. And I said that, and they gave me the normal. I have no idea what this person's going on about. Answer, and I was like, oh. I apologized and said that I get annoying when I'm defending something that a game that I love. Alright. Well, like I said, I just wanted to do one island. And I didn't even run into an animal, so that's good. Oh. You know, that one thing people uh, sometimes ask, like, if you could be in charge of a game, and a game, any game you wanted, you can do whatever you wanted with it, what would you do? Or what game would you choose? The game that I would honestly choose, which would surprise people, is probably, besides Hyperdimension Neptunia, because I got some ideas there. One game that I'd like to bring back to whoever lifted this. The other day I was coming up with a new strength routine when a great DIY idea hit me instead. I got so psyched I wrote out the recipe. Isn't that weird? And now we're secret DIY buds. Go Team DIY. Genji. Sorry about that. The game I would bring back would be uh, Malice. That was on both, I think just on the PS2 and the Xbox. But I always felt like that game could have been a lot darker than what it was. I thought that would be really interesting. Okay, let's plant this thing here and see what happens. Ah. Okay, I'll plant two and just put the rest in my storage. But yeah, Malice is a platformer, and basically you play as this goddess who had her head bitten off by a monster called the Dog God, and yeah, I actually really enjoy the game. But like I said, I feel like it could have been a lot darker than what it was. And I think a part of me would love to bring the game back just to make a darker version of it. Now, another game I'd like to see come back, but I just would love to see an HD upgrade, would be Rule of Rose. People are actually calling for it. So maybe someday we will get it. But I don't know who owns it anymore, if anybody. But man, Rule of Rose is fantastic. Like, honestly, no hyperbole here. I think it has one of the saddest uh, endings in a horror game. Like, I've seen some weird stuff. I've seen some sad stuff. But Rule of Rose was just heartbreaking. And it's hard not to talk about because, like, I really wanted to explain something, but I won't. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I bought Rule of Rose back when it was still not cheap, but not too expensive either. Well, you know, I would be discounting Fatal Frame 2's ending. That one was pretty sad too, I admit. But Rule of Roses just really chokes me up. Oh wow. A snapping turtle. I can snap without fingers. Exactly. Sarah's not afraid to ask the hard questions. I love turtles. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this in. When I was, well, a few years ago, before my dad died, I remember I was outside driving, and I was driving down the road. I saw this huge, I think it was an alligator turtle, in the middle of the street. So I pull over and I pick it up, and this thing is trying to bite my hand. And for a second, I thought, you know, I should put this in the back of the truck and take it home so my dad could see it. But then I thought, if that thing got turned around in some weird way, and the only way to get it out was to put our hands in danger, then that would be a bad idea. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. The snapping turtle is a large turtle known for its crocodile-like body and long claws. No, wait, it is better known for its ferocious bite, which it can deliver with shocking speed for a turtle. No, wait, it is best known for that time one chased me across a parking lot and I had to climb on top of a car. And there you have it, fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. Nope, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we got that taken care of. How much do I got coming to me? 73,000. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Well, I wasn't gonna make this video tonight, but I decided to go ahead and give it a shot, and I'm glad I did. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would appreciate it if you subscribed, hit the bell notification, thumbs up, left a comment, told your friends and your enemies. Unless you like my video, then you don't have to tell them. But if you anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you later today, or whenever you decide to watch this video. Probably not today. Bye for now.